Hello, it is I, Steel Cat, and welcome back to another stream of Minetest Noob, the series slash streaming series, video slash stream series where I, a noob, play Minetest. So yeah, it's great. Anywho, I'm over here trying not to peak the mic. The mic's picking me up pretty well today. I'm getting into the yellow a lot. Gotta be careful with that. Nah, it's just my intro. I'll be quieter after that. Alright, where do I want the audio? Like right there should be fine. Yeah. That should be good. Welcome to the stream method and any lurkers who might be here. I swear, guys, my friend Method is just quoting some black metal. He's not actually a terrorist or anything. So yeah, that's good. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the stream. My name is Steel Cat. Pikachu up here is he's just running like he always does. He's a real hero. Shout out in the top right to my website. I have a NeoCities website. Check it out if you want to. Link in the description. And I also have... I've paused Patreon, but it might be time to unpause it because I'm actually making content again. So that's good. You're listening to it while walking on your epic iPhone 5. Amazing. Super epic. Super awesome. Super cool. I'm going to turn the music down just a little more. Right there should be good. I think. Wait, no, actually. I have to... Hold on, because I have to remember that actually, yeah, logically speaking, there's like two factors to how the audio balances here. And now that I actually think about it, okay, yeah, I'll put it right there. That should work for the music. Like the old, it's been forever since I listened to music while walking. iOS 6 is so gorgeous, man. They just don't make OS like this anymore. Yeah. Operating systems, you know, they just ain't what they used to be, you know. But anywho, I might put the Patreon back up. I have to double check. Don't quote me on what you're seeing on screen here. I have to double check because Patreon's weird. Things can change. I mean, technically, I have it right here. So hold on. Let me see. I can just look real quick. I can change it right here. Notifications. Patreon is kind of frustrating because they don't really show you what exactly is going on. Like they give you notifications when things change, but there's nowhere where you can go in Patreon and just like see the full picture of things and make adjustments accordingly or anything. So you have to like keep track of your notifications in order to know what's going on. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but it's so unintuitive that looking around, I haven't found this mystical page that just shows everything, you know. So anywho, I'm gonna close that for now. And yeah, I don't even think the link is in the description right now, but let's just put that there for now. What is this? No, on NeoCities. Wow, look at that. And when NeoCities indeed. Anywho, okay, we're gonna remove the welcome signage, and we're going to start gaming. Move my chat where it belongs, and we are going to get into this. Hello everybody, welcome to the game. I'm actually going to, let's see, settings, sound volume, make sure sound volume's all the way up. Yeah, let me actually turn the music down a little bit because it's really quiet compared to the in-world sounds. The in-game sound continue. Okay, as you can see, I'm on top of a pillar right now, on top of a nerd pool on this island that we found. in the last stream. Wow. Okay. There's a dude down there behind my shoulder, just crawling around. Hopefully he doesn't try to kill me. There's a certain Slavic country that has white, blue, and red in its flag. We hate that one. Apparently we're supposed to hate random countries. I don't know. Anywho, welcome to the island, guys. We're gonna do some stuff here on this island today. When is that pattern look man-made? What pattern? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. What pattern? Which one? This one? That one? I mean, it is awfully square. It's like a QR code. Other than that part. But clearly this stuff generates in like square sections, I guess. Like little chunks. This foliage is not generating the way like you would expect foliage to generate, you know? This foliage is generating in a weird way. It does look like a QR code. Alright, everybody, hold on. Alright. Get your phone out and try to scan this and see what happens. You never know. It might lead to something, I don't know. I hope it's... What if we just like... You scan the you scan this and then just like somehow it leads to like some corner of the dark web where there's evidence or something. I don't know. Anywho. Yeah, we're gonna come off our tower here. But yeah, I just want to take a good look around. What is that? There's like a massive seaweed or something in the water over there. There is stuff underwater to see. I just haven't really explored it yet because I'll drown and I can't see very well. There is stuff in one of my mods that would allow me to do that a little bit more effectively, but anywho. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. By the way, I doubled the render distance, so things are loading in a bit more slowly. Also, I changed some settings. Which graphic settings did I change? I did... What did I do? I did the... oh yeah, I did the mip mapping and isotropic filtering because it's supposed to... This provides a significant improvement when used together with mip mapping, supposedly. So, yeah. I tried to do that. Maybe it helps. I don't really know. Clearly uses noise. It looks so bad it does look bad. Worse than Stego's puddle. Phone was charging. My iPhone 5 is too dumb to scan QR codes. It literally dumped home with some extras. I love it. So I'm planning on getting in. iPhone 2G found some cheap and quality refurb from China. Nice. Very nice. Okay, well we are here on the island in the QR code section. And our goal is to build stuff on this island. The first thing that sticks out to me with this island is that there is a very nice puddle over here. A pond. It's like a fishing pond. It just calls me. Look, it's all one block deep. It's just a nice little wading pool. Very nice. You kind of take a bath here. You can live on this island. This is like Gilligan's Island or something. What is that jumping thing over there? What is that? It is a bee. Why doesn't it just fly? Why does it jump? I don't know. Except for the QR code, this island looks very nice for Minetest. It does. It is a very nice looking island. I think I've got a good assortment of mods going on here. Oh, look at these birds. These are great. Very noisy. There's a blackbird or something over there. No, that's not a blackbird. I don't know what that is. The movement is weird. But they said they won't be done with the cleanup this weekend. Okay, your new target is June 30th. Okay, I might just have to... I don't know, maybe I'll just keep streaming. Uh-oh. I knew it. I knew it was about to fall into the junk. Yeah, this stuff is awful. It's like a quicksand that is literally impossible to escape from. They're just objectively there is no mechanic that allows you to escape from it. Besides, you just have to dig it out, basically. It's really annoying. Like, once you step in it, that's it. It's too late. So you gotta be careful. Like, that is it. I don't know if that is. There's sections like this where I don't really know where I can step. I know I can't step in that, obviously. Wait. That's just water. Isn't that just water? Is it poisonous or something? Oh. Oh. Yeah, don't step in the dark green. Stay on the light green. So I can get a good look at this island without having to dig ourselves out of another hole. These shaders are great, though. I mean, it's not really shaders, it's the built-in shadow stuff. But yeah. Oh, wait. Is that solid ground? It is. Okay, cool. Ooh, boy, gotta be careful. Yeah. You gotta, like, learn. It's that green right there is the one that you can't step on. The sun is setting. Okay. You got a hazelnut bush. Is that yet another kind of shrub that I haven't encountered yet? Anthem's supposed to help me this week, but he ghosted me. Ugh. Darn it. Not the first time that's happened in this project. What am I stepping on? Something slowed me down. Okay, I can't walk through that. Okay. What kind of trees are these? Can I step on that? What is that? Dirt with Japanese... Yes, I can. Sugi! Trees from E-biomes. Nice. Here comes the night. Here comes the darkness. And of course that means I can't see where I'm going. I gotta pull this out, and oh my goodness, the slowdown. I might have to lower my render distance just to get through the stream. I don't know. I have to bring my render distance back down. This is kind of not working. Yes, I'm very excited for Beta Reshafted. Of course. So many beta overhaul mods. I haven't seen what a lot of the newer ones are. I just know that in general, for some time, it's been like, yeah, look, it's a beta mod. It adds improvements and stuff. No way. Okay, wow. That is just awful. Performance is not doing well here. Instead of curiosity, let me actually look at my task manager. See what's going on over there. Let's see. I mean, GPU isn't really working that hard. I think it's like a single thread issue, basically. But it's something that isn't multi-threading, and therefore can't go any faster than like one single core of the CPU of the GPU. Okay, let's take one more look. What's this? Juniper, natural biomes. Okay. Same with dirt, natural biomes. What is this tree again? A willow tree. There's two kinds of willow trees in my world from two different mods. Okay, so I have to decide what I want to build first. What do I want to build first, and what do I want to build it out of? I have a moose corpse? What the heck? I killed a moose, I guess, while recording the intro to the next video. And that's right, I recorded an intro before this, you guys. So I'm actually gonna have a video out sometime in June, probably. Wow. These mods are jank as heck. Oh, you want to see something really dumb? Watch this. Hold on. Let me remove this, just so you can get a good look at it. Okay. So I've got a mod that, you know, I got a different mod working that allows me to look at the camera. It's not as good as the other one, but it still kind of works. But there's this thing that happens. Watch. You gotta see. It's ridiculous. How does the shield work? I don't know. It's just kind of there. It's just extra armor. You don't use it. It's just there. Okay. Feast your eyes on the jank that you're about to experience. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Whoop. Did you see that? Did you see what my neck did just now? Did you catch that? Let me show it one more time. Just in case you didn't see it. Watch my neck. Okay. Alright. Yep. Oh, seriously. Where's the ledge I can actually fall off of? Hold on. Right here. Okay, I can fall off of this one. Let's try that again. Boom. What? It didn't do it that time. Apparently it's not consistent. What's up, dude? Yeah, all of a sudden I feel better about the state of Infinite Plus. Yeah, all you gotta do to feel good about your mod is just play some mind tests and you see how horribly jank everything is. I'm not saying it's not a fun time. It's just that everything is as jank as it possibly can be. Like if you're gonna play mind test and like not expect jank. Yes, he is laughing at me. Yeah, the bird is laughing at me. He thinks it's hilarious. He thinks I'm hilarious. He thinks my face is funny. Okay, I have to decide what I actually want to build here. What do I want to build on this island? I guess a house. Like, this is going to be, like, my alternate house, right? That's the idea. Is to have, like, a... This is my home away from home, I guess. So, I'm going to cut down a tree. And obviously, this is the most abundant tree around, so it makes sense to build my house out of that. Out of this particular tree. Out of the willow trees. Let's get some willow saplings. And look at all these stinking leaves I'm gonna get. We get endless stinking leaves out of these trees. Build the HFC headquarters. HFC, hold on. I know you're referring to something I should know about. That I should have knowledge of. Alright, tree. Come on now. Come on, work with me. This game makes you glad that Minecraft drops saplings and not leaves. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't necessarily... Like, yeah. If you cut the tree down normally, I don't think you end up with all the leaves in your inventory. They just fall to the ground, I think. And you can pick them up if you feel like it. But when you use this woodcutter mod, yeah, all the leaves go to your inventory, and then you end up with just massive amounts of leaves that you either store or burn. Yeah, it is a slow, janky tree capitator mod. I don't know, I'm curious to see what you would come up with if you went and learned Lua and then made a mod for this thing. Because what I really wonder is the trouble with the mods in Minetest, is it just like there's not a whole lot, there's not enough people who have tried their hand at it, so that we haven't really seen anything it's like super amazing per se. I mean, people have made some cool stuff. I'm not gonna say they haven't made cool stuff, but there's nothing that I've encountered that's like super high quality. It always has that mind tested jank to it, you know. Even some of the better things, like some of the stuff from Wilhelmines mods are really good. Like the animal models are way better than I've seen with anybody else actually. So there are a few high quality things that I've seen. But Just in general, there's not a whole lot of good stuff. So I'm wondering, is it just because not enough people are trying their hand at it, so not a large enough talent pool to really get anything that great? Or is it just the fact that the programming language itself is super limited? And this is just kind of what you get when this is the chosen programming language. The only mod you'd make at this point is a Half-Life. Oh, okay. Lua is very limiting. Okay. Yeah, and there is kind of a route for that. Like you can. I don't know what is the base code for Minetest. I honestly don't know, but yeah, there should be a way to just modify that directly, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna start building a house. I'm just gonna make a wall where I already have some things here. Guess my bed can be in a corner somewhere. Maybe I'll put a table next to it. And should I guess I'll respect the QR code. It's jank, but it's part of this. It's part of this world. It's part of what makes this island special. Okay, is the QR code. So I'm gonna let the QR code continue to exist, and I guess this will be my front door over here. It's kind of like off to the side. I don't normally make a house with this kind of a shape, so try something different, I guess. Although actually, if I do it this way and I want to have framing, there's more than one way to frame a house. Mine has a C++. Some blueberries make the QR code into a hedge maze. Oh yeah, that would make some sense. Probably could do that. Well, the problem is you can walk through the purple hedge. There are some leaves you can't walk through, so I could just use some of those. I don't know. Yeah, it would make a good hedge maze. So I could just have like a back door that just leads directly into a hedge maze. Like this. That could be interesting. Alright, let's... Okay, I'm seriously gonna lower the render distance because the frame rate is really choppy. There's a few things I've got to fix to make that happen. I gotta go to advanced. I gotta go all the way down here. I gotta reset that. I gotta go to map gen, reset that, and I've gotta go... See how complicated this is? Reset that, back, continue. Oh, look at how smooth that is. Wow. See, when I'm just playing and not recording or streaming, it works fine to have the double render distance, but since I am streaming, it doesn't work right. But that's just one of the limitations of the system that I have. I've got a gaming laptop. Yeah. And again, I'm pretty sure it's partly due to the fact that it's not multi-threading. And because it's not multi-threading, because it's just doing a single thread for all the rendering, therefore, even though I have a pretty decent, let's say, graphics unit in this thing, it still struggles. Not the graphics unit itself, but just the game, because it's only taking advantage of like a small percentage of what this thing is capable of. So, and there might be a fix for that. I don't really know. So, but yeah, I guess this could be my... No, that's the back door, and this is the front door. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Clean up the front yard, you know. It's getting dark, so let's put some let's see here, hold on. I don't really like this. I'll figure something out to decorate it so it doesn't look quite so jank. This week's recipe was weird. Whatever you were cooking, or you were cooking something. Yep. Press shift and look at that. There we go. Now I can make my house look even more jank than it already does. No, no, no. I don't know. We'll just go with that for now, and we'll put some torches somewhere. Put a torch over the front door. Put a torch over the back door. Okay. We'll put a torch over this window and a torch over this window. How about lights the place up? What do I have for coal? And look at my inventory. My inventory is already full of junk. Oh my goodness. We gotta start making. We gotta start making some chests. See, I'm going to get rid of the moose corpse. I really don't think I need the moose corpse, and I don't know why it makes that noise when I throw stuff like that. It just makes no sense. But I guess we'll just put some storage along this wall for now. Let me make some more wad. Let's make like 3 more of these. Where did they go? There they are. Okay, there, there. That works, I suppose. Better than nothing. Okay, let's put away some junk here. Look at all this lousy foliage I have. Willow saplings are good, but put those away anyway. Over here, I have some yeast crystals and stuff. You made some pork chops with boiled potatoes and asparagus with hollandaise sauce. And the sauce was difficult. I think I've had hollandaise sauce before, but it's been a long time if I have. Ended up way too sour. Oh, dang. You love blueberries? Nice. I like blueberries too. Blueberries are good. What the heck? Oh, I guess we'll put away the moose corpse some... Dude! Do you hear the noise this guy's making? That is not okay. He's obsessive. Dude. Calm down, man. Jeez. Anywho. That was weird. What? The moose corpse. What the hell's it? Look. Okay. This right here. Exhibit A. For everything that's wrong with Minetest mods. Okay. The number one problem is not that Minetest mods are jank. That is not the number one problem. The number one problem with Minetest mods is this. This kind of item, okay? The mod adds some animals. It adds a moose. And then when you kill the moose, you get this thing. And it has no use or purpose whatsoever. Like, I guess you could put it in an item frame. And it could be like artwork or something. That's about all I can think of. Other than that, it's just a pointless item that's just here for no reason, has no purpose, doesn't do anything. Lame. Anyway. Okay. Windows. Do I have any glass? I have a little bit of sand. Not much though. So I could make a small handful of windows, I guess. Let's make doors first. I think doors are more important. Like I said before, I have a mod that is supposed to give me different kinds of doors. It just doesn't work. And maybe I need to install a different one. I think I forgot to look. But yeah, here's just the standard doors for now. Cool. Oh no, great. I have another piece of grass I don't want. Look at this. Look at all these different kinds of grass. And look, the worst part is heathgrass. They're all the same item. They just look this. Look, these are both heather flowers. These are all heathgrass. It's just like it gives me a headache because like in Minecraft, if you make mod soup in Minecraft, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of junk. But at least you're not gonna have. But what I'm trying to say is, you can install one mod in Minetest, and you already have mod soup from one mod, because the one mod adds like 5 different variants of literally the same item. Oh. In InfGay Plus, everything has a purpose except seals. Just don't add a club item, I guess. Okay, let's see. I want to see something real quick. Okay, the hedge maze idea was kind of cool. Can you walk through these? Cannot walk through these. So that tells me that I could, in fact, make a hedge maze. I could even make it at night when it's spooky. So what I could do is just kind of. Oh, I can't even. Oh, that's annoying. So I'm just gonna try to place the leaves on where these hedges are naturally and see if I can manage to make some kind of a maze, I guess. Because, yeah, now this prevents me from going through. Of course, I'm gonna have to make some edits to the QR code, otherwise the hedge maze isn't actually gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna have to just break a few holes in the QR code, you know. Let's see here. This will be a lot easier to do in the daytime. Hold on. Let's go to sleep. Good morning. No nightmare mechanic. I think there should be. Wait, look at this. Look at this. I have. Okay. How much you want to bet this is yet another variant? Okay, no, it's not. Okay. We only have 3. Method says, honestly, this is why I never played Minetest. It's way too inconsistent between mods. I prefer consistent experiences. Yeah. I can agree. It's, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Minetest is cool. It's like, one, because it's completely free and open source. So that's like probably the #1 thing it has going for it over Minecraft. If it has anything going for it over Minecraft, it's that. That's not saying much though, because with Minecraft Java Edition, you just buy it one time for $20, and Viola, you can play like thousands of mods in like any version you want. So it's not that much of a plus per se, but it's something, I guess. What the? That was weird. Huh, anywho. Of course, with the leaves moving around, it's very weird to walk through. Okay, so we want... This is Hedge Mage Crafter, the game. Very riveting content for YouTube. This is how you get the views, my friends. Yes. You can see them pouring in. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Indeed. I don't even know if, like, these are... There's a point to all these. Alright. Now we're gonna add, I guess, that. And then at some point we have to break this thing somewhere to actually make a maze that works. We're gonna break that piece. I said we're gonna break that. We're gonna... there we go. What the heck is that? What the heck is that noise? I have no idea what that noise was. I don't know why that noise happened. It didn't make any sense to me. Anywho, let's continue building our hedge maze and gathering useless foliage. I think I hear a bee buzzing somewhere around. Get rid of the foliage. Can I just light this place on fire, please? I don't like this place anymore. Wonder how you know I've never started a fire in Minetest. That's one thing I've never done. I've been playing Minetest for a few years now. Not like with dedication or anything, but I've been playing it. And I've never started a fire, never tried it, never even thought about it until just now. Okay, my hedge maze so far is leading pretty much nowhere. I mean, that's kind of what hedge mazes do. I don't know why I said that. Excuse me? Alright, what music do we got playing now? That works. As long as it doesn't get to the rainy section. I don't like the rainy section of this particular music track thing. I don't really like that in my little play. It's like I don't want rain. Okay, I guess my hedge maze is kind of starting to deteriorate as I go this way. Can I have some of these now in my inventory, so I can place some of these things if I want to, yeah, like redirect my hedge maze in a certain direction or whatever. I need more leaves. Anywho, we worked on the hedge maze for a while. I'll come back to that. What can I do in the front yard? Do I have a spoon? Let me see if I can make path blocks and whatever this, hold on. I don't have a spoon right now. I don't even have the stuff to make a spoon. Let's go home. Do I have a spoon somewhere? Did I just put my spoon away? That seems like something I would do. Okay, let's just grab a diamond. Oh, wait a minute. I have this bronze spoon. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the island with my bronze spoon. I'd like to open the door, please. Stupid spoon. Alright, here we go. Gonna make a path block. Ooh, I can. Look at that. Look at that. Dirt path. There we go. We got a dirt path block. We're just gonna make a nice dirt path that leads out from the house. Yeah, I guess we cannot dirt path that piece. I should make a floor in this place. So let me actually get rid of this door for a minute. Oh, the bronze shovel sucks. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost done for already. Okay. Well, now I know that bronze is a terrible material. I was not aware of that before. Or just now. Do I want a floor made of the same wood? I don't really know. But I also don't know if I have much of a choice at the moment. I may not have access to a couple different kinds of wood, but let's just go with it for now and see how it looks. Wait a minute, this bronze shovel is digging a lot of blocks, but when I made the paths, it was deteriorating super fast. I mean, it's still deteriorating pretty fast. Still has pretty low durability overall, but for whatever reason, path blocks take like double durability, it seems, to make versus just digging normally. That's kind of weird. This floor might not work. This might make it just too much. It's too much of the same. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, man. It's too much of the same. I don't like it. Well, let's just go dig all that. I don't like this. I gotta do something else. The walls, sure. But the floor, no. The floor's gotta be something else. Let's see, what kind of wood do we have here? Besides the willow trees, what's this? I'm going to try to use mostly stuff that's just available on the island. For whatever I want to do here. Okay. Juniper sapling. Let's see what juniper wood looks like. Not great, but at least it's different. Also, I'm going to take my juniper saplings and I'm going to plant them because wow, this thing can be tons of saplings. Holy cow. I'm going to plant some more juniper trees around so I can get more of this other wood. Maybe one over here. One over here by the QR code. Alright. That's probably good for now. Nope. Yeah, what we have... Oh, Minetest also has this, by the way. You can just put stuff up there and it will just stay. Okay, where's my juniper? Juniper wood. How's this gonna look? It doesn't look amazing, but it's better than it all being the exact same wood, so I'll take it. I just need more of it now, please. Maybe there's another juniper tree somewhere nearby, like over there, on the other side of my QR code maze. Ooh, I almost fell into something, I think. That was close. Yep, juniper. Here we go. Look at that. 12 more juniper saplings. It's absurd. But thanks, I guess. I'll take it. I'm going to walk all the way around the house because I can't go through the back door because of my stupid QR code maze. Okay, now I have a bit more. Cool. I still can't cover the whole floor. Need more. Gotta be one or two more on this island somewhere. I think I might abandon the QR code maze. I don't know if I want to go through all that effort for something that... Like, if this was a server, like, sure. Okay, I'll make a QR code maze. And then it's one of those things where, you know, somebody walks by and is like, wow, here's a good way to waste 30 seconds. And then they go through the maze and they're like, oh, that was kind of cool. And then they move on with their lives. Kind of how that works. But if it's just me, like, I'm never actually going to want to walk through the stupid maze. So I think I'm going to abandon that idea. Where is a juniper tree? A juniper tree. Oop, is that a juniper tree? I think it is. Yeah, this juniper tree is, like, almost fused with this other tree here. Boop. I'm not going to replant that one, actually. It's kind of... Is it going to break both of these trees? It is going to break both of these trees. That's interesting. I'm going to separate them a little bit. Also, did that grass just... Whoa, that's a snake. Oh boy, there's a snake somewhere. Okay, I need the other sapling, please. Where's the other sapling? Not in my inventory. I don't know where the snake is, but it's around here somewhere. Oh, we got choppy. We got choppiness. It's because all this grass, I think. It might not even be the render distance that was doing it. I mean, it helped to reduce the render distance, but I think part of it was just there's so much foliage and stuff around here. Okay, am I going to get any saplings from this tree that is supposedly being chopped up? Oh, hello. Mosquito. There's mosquitoes. Do they bite? I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, I'm becoming increasingly convinced. Whoa, they do bite. Which is kind of hilarious, to be honest. Is it going to follow me? It is going to follow me. That's hilarious. I kind of like that. It's just so kind of dumb. But I like it. It's like it's dumb in a good way, I guess is what I mean. Just that there's actually mosquitoes and they actually bite you. And they can actually hurt you. That's just got the sound. Why would you add that? Are you referring to the, which sound are you referring to? Would that be the extremely loud snake sound that we heard a moment ago? I like this bird, though. This bird is great. Reminds me of a... Obviously, it's not a pheasant, but it's like... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna sleep real quick. Just, get some daylight so I can find more trees. Okay. I don't like this anymore. We're not doing this. We are not doing the maze thing. It's just annoying. It just makes my life more difficult. Also, I'm still genuinely tempted to see if I can burn this down. But I might burn my house to the ground at the same time. So it might not be advisable to try. I might burn the whole island to the ground if I try that. I don't know. That and the mosquito. Yeah. Yeah, some of the sounds are a little bit too loud. Like, I think the snake sound is way overly loud because... Like, the moment... It's kind of... The sound doesn't have a range gradient. You can either hear the sound or not, I think. So, the sound is either, like, full volume or nothing, basically. It's just a binary in that sense. Okay, what happened to my doors? My doors? Doors? Put my doors back on. There we go. Beautiful. I love this game. You know how there's like a Pokemon Minecraft mod? I wonder if there's like a Pokemon Minetest game thing. There probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has tried making it. And it's probably even more jank than the Minecraft one. I can never really get the Minecraft one to work. There we go. That doesn't look half bad. Okay, maybe it does, but it doesn't look like 3/4 bad. So it only looks half bad. It could be worse. Also, I should build a roof. Not that it will rain or anything, because weather mods, you know, aren't really a functional thing here. I mean, I could try a different weather mod. Because I tried the Snowdrift mod and it kind of sucks. So I could try a different... I technically have tried 3 weather mods, but not for any extended length of time. I stuck with Snowdrift for a long time because I liked the vibes. But it really kind of sucked, so I gave up on it. Let me try a different one. Hold on. I'm going to go to the menu. I'm just curious to actually try a different one for like an extended period of time. So let me select mods. What other weather mods do I have? Is there like one just called weather? No. 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 Just zoom. Islands. Find more mods. I don't think I have one. Another one installed right now. Animalia. Cactus damage. I have cactus damage installed. I don't know if it worked. I think it doesn't. I think armor overrides it. Like if you have any armor on, you're not going to get damaged by cactus, which kind of makes sense. Apocalypse. Dungeons Plus. Yeah, I have Dungeons Plus. But again, it's one of those mods that like it adds stuff to look at, but it doesn't add stuff that really does anything, you know? Islands. The islands mod. Just tropical islands in a vast ocean. Living caves. These are one of the Wilhelm mines mods. So eventually, if I keep digging down in the caves, I might find some other modded caves, because this is the second. This is one of 2 cave generation mods that I have going on right now. Cave Realms Light in this one. More roots mods. Besides any mods that just add little bits and pieces here and there. Why do I have this one? Multi-dimensions offhand, petroglyph, plant life. Okay, yeah, Snowdrift. There's the one that doesn't really work very well. Gaijin V. That's Gaijin V2. I haven't really volumed out of sky. Yeah, I don't really have any weather mods per se. Bucket. Ethereal NG is like its whole. It's almost a whole. That's one of the more popular ones. It's kind of like Biomes of Plenty in Minecraft. It's like a biome soup kind of mod. Okay, let's just look weather. Okay, we have evidently adds days of the week and months, also weather including rain and snow. Regional weather bundle. Weather pack for climate API. Okay, so snow drift we tried. Let's just try the next one in line here. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. And we're gonna enable it. Should just be called weather, right? Might have to go back into the thing here. Should just be called weather. Yes. Enable mod. It's a mod pack. That just has one mod. Okay. We're gonna play the game. And we're gonna see what happens here. This may or may not be a good idea in the long run, but it's just something to try. Something to see what it's like, you know? See what it does. Hopefully it doesn't add like natural disasters and stuff. I don't really like those kinds of mods. You're just like building stuff and then natural disaster mod comes along and destroys your house. Like, oh great. It's wonderful. Alright. Does the world look any different at all? I'm not an expert, but I feel like the fog might have like a very subtle difference to it now. I don't know. Also, do I hear wind, or is that just my music? I don't know. Let me check my audio levels, by the way. Okay, good. They're good. They're good. Continue. All right, what can I do next? I want a roof. I want this place to have an actual roof to it. Should I make it out of this? No, I don't want to make it out of that. Let's just use 3 different kinds of wood for this house. Let's see. What kind of wood do we have? I should build like a second floor or something. Get a ladder. I just want to see a little better, you know? Let's see what's going on here. I'll build a ladder by the back door. How about that? Okay, this doesn't really give me a whole lot of visibility, but there are those trees. I think that's the other willow tree, by the way, from E-biomes, rather than this one. This one has a much better, more convincing willow leaf effect, I would say. Also, I know that this one actually has, like, unique wood planks, which the other one might not. Let me look. Let's go see. Let's just walk over there and chop down a piece of tree and see what happens. Did you hear they make a Farlands? Not a Farlands. What was I trying to say? They made a Backrooms movie. I feel like the Farlands is the original, you know, liminal, whatever, internet lore. I don't know. It's not really internet lore, but... Okay, this is supposed to be an ash tree. Let me just... I'm just going to cut down one piece of tree here. And see if it becomes ashwood planks. Okay, it does have unique planks. Okay. So this... E-biomes does add unique planks. That is good to know. Nope, that's not where that goes. The only bad thing is we got the V7 trees going on here. E-biomes does not fix the V7 trees. Okay. Why do V7 trees do this? Nobody knows. Oh, look, it is... What the heck? Are you seeing this? Whoop. Whoop. What? So, like, in full broad daylight, we just randomly have, like, torrential downpour of rain. Now we randomly have a dust storm. awful. I am flabbergasted. Hey. What blows my mind is for the amount of effort that it would take to make this effect at all, but then to implement it so incredibly poorly, and to not add like a dark sky or anything. I don't get it. Okay, so I've decided that that particular weather mod sucks, and we are going to... We're not just going to disable it, we're going to uninstall it. Let's see. Weather. We're just going to uninstall that. That one sucks. Is there a smoke effect? Well, I think that's how the clouds are being generated, the dust clouds are being generated. And when you look where they're coming from, you see them from that angle, and that's what it looks like. So, climate API and regional weather. What's moon phases? What about for any? Okay, adds moon phases. I don't know if I care about moon phases. Maybe. I mean, I guess it would be good. Let's just install the weather bundle. Sure. Install the weather bundle. Why not? So it's going to add climate API, regional weather, moon phase, lightning, sailing kit. I don't know if I'm going to... Adds random lightning strikes during rainstorms. I mean, maybe that's not too bad. I don't know. It can be implemented well, or it could be implemented very poorly. It just kind of depends, doesn't it? Okay, so let's find the regional weather bundle, or whatever it's supposed to be called. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I guess we'll just enable the whole thing, sure. There's a composter. Why do I have a composter here? Yeah. I guess we'll enable composter. I forgot that composter was a thing. Alright, we're gonna play the game. And hopefully this is better than what was happening before. Okay. Everything looks normal. It's a fine, clear day in Minetest. What's that tree over? Those aren't trees, those are shrubs. Okay. Everything's good and normal. And this is the other willow tree. So I guess I'm curious what the wood of this one looks like. What are the wood planks? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't even make the roof out of planks. Maybe I should make it out of... What else is there to make a roof out of? I don't think stone would make sense. Okay, we've got... Okay, it's weird that there's no clouds. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. This actually isn't that bad. This actually is not that bad. It's the least jank I've seen so far. It actually works for the most part. Except that it has the same problem that Snowdrift has, that when you go underneath a roof, it magically disappears. Which is annoying. So that's got to be like a hard problem to solve, I'm guessing, in Lua. Must be a very difficult problem to solve, since nobody seems to have solved it. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks alright. But watch. Boom. It disappears magically. And then here it is again. Hello, RPI Maniac. Welcome to the stream. We're just testing out a weather mod again, because I wanted to see if I could find a good weather mod. And this one is kind of okay, but it also kind of sucks at the same time, because it doesn't it doesn't... Yeah, it does have a good sound. And it has a pretty good effect. It just... It magically disappears when you go underneath the thing, you know? I also like that it doesn't make the world, like, ridiculously dark. The way that Snowdrift did. I think the overcast effect should be a little bit more, because, like, there shouldn't be the shadows anymore, but, oh well. Yeah, I'm testing a weather mod. It's fine. I'll probably keep it on for a few minutes. You know, I lived with Snowdrift for a while. I can live with this for a while. What is... There is a puddle on my floor. There is a Hold on. Is my house about to flood because I have no roof? That would be funny. I want to see this happen. What if it actually starts, like, waterlogging or something? I doubt that's actually going to happen. But I'd be amazed if it did. Like, maybe if you get enough blocks next to each other that are, you know, forming puddles, it just starts to flood your house. That would be hilarious. I would actually be impressed by that. If it does. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to leave the roof open for now. Just to see if it floods my house. Just out of curiosity. Anyhow, I'm going to put some... See that random... That sound played again when I was putting stuff away. What the heck? The armor equipping sound played for no reason. By the way, I have these rats just in case I encounter a cat. So... Anytime I go to the caves, I bring this with me. And I catch rats. What mod is this? This is called the Regional Weather Bundle. Also, it seems it stops when you're under a solid block because it just checks if the tile your player is on is exposed to the sky or not instead of checking for skylight. Yeah. Yeah. But the fact that multiple mods do the same thing in the same way, well, it's either A, just nobody seems to be able to figure it out for some reason, or B, it's like a Lua limitations issue. I don't know. And so the birds ambience and into plus works. Okay. Yeah, the puddles are kind of cool. Yeah, they're kind of neat. What was I thinking in my head? Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about what to make the roof out of anyway. What did I want to make this roof out of? Let's just look at what materials there are in the game. Look at this. Bear trophy? You can, like, kill a bear pelt? You can just get bear pelts? You can just kill a bear and get bear pelts? Okay, that's kind of cool. I think I could put a bear pelt on my floor, I guess. Kind of neat. I might try to do that. Oh, there's lightning. Hopefully it doesn't set my house on fire. Shears. There's like 4 or 5 different kinds of shears between different mods. What? What? Some decoration mod I've forgotten about must have added that. I don't know. It's like clay. Clay is a thing, right? Clay? There's a clay block, but you can't... I guess you can't, like, color a clay block. That'd be cool if you could. Be a good way to make a roof. Well, I can dye wood, though. I could take planks and just dye them any color I want. But it has to be applewood planks, apparently. Yeah, apparently it has to be applewood. Is that hail? And is it going to hurt me? So why does it sound like hail hitting like a metal something? Like, I guess this is hail now. Also, look at the moon. What I do wish the people could just make a simple mod that just does weather. Yeah, yeah. That would be good. The stronger the skylight, the louder the volume. Oh, okay. The moon. Moon looks a little bit too realistic for my taste. Oh, another puddle. Puddle. Yep. Okay, so I need applewood planks, apparently, if I'm going to make colored wood. But I think colored wood is the answer for my roof. I don't know what kind of dye I have, and there goes. Is it raining here too? Yes. You just can't see it. Okay. Cool. Wood. How much apple wood do I have? Not much, apparently. Wait, I should have some downstairs. Sorry. I just took a swing at Bubby for no reason. Okay. Applewood. What flowers do I have? Start grabbing flowers that look colorful. That they might make dyes. Yellow dye. White dye. Blue dye. Cool. What happens if I mix these? Nothing. How about these? Ooh, green dye. Green dye. Okay, so I can make some green dye. That's good. This raw bird meat I need to cook. Okay, is the only colors I can make? Hold on, let's see. What about if I try to mix green with something else? Yeah, I can make some cyan. Of course, now we have no more blue dye. Green and white, nothing. Green and cyan. Blue and cyan. Yellow and cyan. Yellow and cyan just makes green again. That's interesting. Cyan and white. Okay, so I got a few colors here. Is that all the flowers I have? Let me look upstairs. Ooh, I have a red rose. I have a viola. So I can make some red dye, and I can make some violet dye. Put some stuff away. Cook this bird meat here on the... Okay. Red and green makes brown. Okay. Interesting. Red and yellow should make orange. Very nice. What happens with brown and white? Nothing? Is coal a dye? That mix with something? What would it mix with? Oh, it just makes black dye. Okay. And I assume white and black dye would make gray dye. That makes sense. Okay. We're up to what, 10 colors? Very nice. So blue and red, would that just make more violet? Yeah, I already have the violet dye. Can we get something from violet and white together? Nope. Oh, red and white. That can make pink. Yep. I think it's a pink dye. 1911 colors. I'm running out of room in my inventory. Let's put some of this wood away. I'm almost at the 12 colors. What am I missing? am I missing? What am I missing? Well, let's look over here. See what I'm missing. Yellow, white, violet, red, pink, orange, magenta. Wouldn't that be like violet and white or something? That'd be violet mixed with something else, right? Violet and pink, maybe. Sure enough. We got gray, green, dark gray, dark green. So we can take a green dye and mix it with a black dye and get a dark green dye. That's cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 14 colors so far. Blue, black, brown, cyan, dark gray, and dark green. So dark gray is obviously black and gray together. So yeah, we're just missing a green dye here. But yeah, that's 15 dye colors that I can now make. If I just have the right kinds of flowers. So I'm going to grab some flowers, I guess. Let's get rid of this semi-useless tool here. Put some of this dirt away. I don't need this dirt block. This sand. Actually, sand is useful. I can cook that for glass. Okay. Then how can I get more? I know I can make bone meal somehow. I forget how to make it. It's like weirdly complicated, if I remember. Not necessarily complicated, just not very intuitive, I guess. I don't know. Let's head back to the island, see what we can find here. Do with our lives. Still raining. Cool. Did I bring my wood? I did. Okay, so how much? Is it like 1-to-1 kind of deal here? Like what are we working with? Is it like this? What kind of recipe are we talking? I think I remember now, actually. Yeah, it's like that. Which is a weird way to do it, but hey. Okay, so what color do I want? Now I just have to decide. How did I make green again? Was it like yellow and blue or something? Yeah. But now I have no yellow dye, and I want yellow dye. So I need flowers is what I need. I need some flowers. So in order to get some flowers, I'm going to disable the weather mod. Because, yeah, it's pretty jank. Okay. And we are going to go get some flowers in the nice sunny world. What just happened? Oh, all the puddles turned into an unknown block. Great. Great. Oh, nice. What a mess. No. Hold on. There's supposed to be a solution for this. Okay. Like mods. Find more mods. Cleaner. Okay, I have clean. Remove, replace unknown entities, nodes, and items. Okay, back. Cleaner, cleaner, cleaner. Is the cleaner enabled? Yeah, the cleaner is enabled. How do I use cleaner? So how do I use the cleaner? I don't know how to use cleaner, guys. Hold on. Let me look. Give me a moment, guys. I gotta look. I gotta look here. Mods. Cleaner, because sometimes these mods include a set of instructions. In like a setting types readme.md, yeah, like a readme. type deal. Or whatever. Huh. Huh. Okay. I think what I really need to do actually is I need to go to, where's regional weather? I think the better bet is to just re-enable the mod, the weather mod. Regional, where is it? It should be right here. Why is it not right here? What's it actually called? What? I don't understand. Climate. There we go. Climate. Regional weather. README. Sometimes the README has actual useful information on rare occasions. There are settings. What's the settings? Types.txt. There should be a way to mod.config. Nope. Wow. You've set to true, rain will wet and or dry now. World configuration. How do I just end the weather? Is there like a command to end the weather? Or do I have to wait for it to end and then hope that the puddles will dry up and then disable the mod? This is absurd, guys. This is absurd. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna have to enable the mod. Like, there's no way around it. I can't figure out how to use the stinking cleaner. The cleaner is... I can't figure out how to do either of these. I can't figure out how to actually like use commands for any of this stuff because the with these mods there's pretty much no .txt. There's pretty much no documentation that just like tells you how to do stuff. I guess we're gonna exit the menu. We're gonna select mods. We're gonna enable the weather mod again. Save. We're gonna play the game. So that the weather mod knows what's going on. So that some mod knows what these nodes are supposed to be. Okay. Please dry up. No. Settings. Sometimes there's actual mod settings. Just right over here. Where would that be? Where would that be? Advanced. we're gonna exit the menu. Then look in settings. Look in. Okay, here we go. Content mod settings. Climate API. Cleaner. Climate API. Update speed of weather effects. And modify nodes. Let's show particle effects. Okay. Okay, so I have to keep this on because I need it to. I need it to dry out what I've got going on here. I think. I mean, I could try disabling that and see what happens. To try disabling that and see if the puddles just immediately go away or not. No, the puddles are still there. Okay. There's a turtle on my roof right now. This is what happens when you mess with climate. Mess with settings during the stream. Okay. I said drink coffee like an hour ago and you're super sleepy. Sometimes that happens, yeah. It affects cosplayer damage. It could be because you're watching the most boring stream in the world. Cosplayer damage. Global base temperature. Every unit here will increase the global base humidity by 1%. Negative values will dry up global base humidity respectively. Okay, so if I reduce humidity, does that mean it will stop raining? Maybe. So I'm gonna go like negative 99. Set. Like, dry the heck out of this place. Heck. Play a game. Let's try that. Let's try that. See if that fixes things. See if it makes it stop raining. That did make it instantly stop raining. Okay. Now will the puddles please dry up? In the sun, you know? The bright sunlight. Right there. I guess I have to sit here and wait for the puddles to dry up before I can, like, move on with my life. Assuming they even do dry up. I hope they do. Because if they don't, that is just awful. And I'm going to have to stop this stream and figure out how the heck to use the cleaner. No! No, you're not supposed to rain anymore. It's super dry. I am actually in hell. I'm in hell. Okay. New idea. New idea. Okay. We're gonna a new strategy. Okay. We're gonna go back to our climate API. We're gonna reset that because we don't really need that to be anything different. Okay, time rate of weather changes. The value regulates how quickly environmental factors like heat, humidity, and wind are changing. Value 2 will double the speed at which weather presets change. So I want this to change like super fast. So I'm gonna set it to 10. Back. Oh, the other thing to change, just so it's easier to see what's going on. Climate API is to change. What was it? This value regulates how often weather presets are recalculated. Higher values will result in smoother transitions. Lower values will significantly increase overall performance at the cost of rougher looking effects. So I don't want a nice smooth transition. I want a very rapid transition. So I can easily tell whether it's actually raining or not. These mods are so jank and destructive. Yes, they are. They really are. Okay. So this, I'm going to try to force the weather to change as quickly as possible. What I'm trying to do here. Okay. Okay. I think we have dry weather. So I'm going to exit the menu. Okay, we're going to go into settings. Now that we, in theory, have dry weather. And now we're going to time rate of weather changes. Okay, we want weather changes to be like super slow. 0.01 set. Okay, that's as low as it goes. Fine. Play a game. Okay, so that will be dry, in theory, for the longest possible amount of time. And then, hopefully, that means that the puddles will dry up. That's my theory. If not, then I'm going to have to figure out how to use the stupid cleaner mod that doesn't work. Oh my god, are you serious? What the hell is this? No, it can't be. It can't be because this mod is just a jank piece of trash. Okay. I gave this mod a chance, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. It is the lousiest mod that anyone has ever made. Okay, let's increase this. Okay, to max volume, to maximum again. I would like to disable the mod, but if I do it, I can't get rid of the stupid puddles. Unless I figure out how to use... I'm going to have to, like, sit here on Google for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to use the cleaner mod. Yeah, the puddles, if I just disable the mod, the puddles become these unknown blocks. And they're just everywhere. Okay, can we please stop the stupid rain? Can the rain please stop? We have maximum speed of weather changes. Why is the rain still happening? I'm in hell. This mod is crap, dude. This mod is crap. This mod is crap. This mod is trash and crap. There's a turtle. I have a puddle in my inventory. I have multiple puddles in my inventory. And they're distinct blocks. Look at this. Look at this trash. Okay? A puddle and a different puddle. This is horrible. This is absolutely flippin' horrible, dude. Okay, I have no choice. I have to figure out how to use the stupid cleaner mod. Oh my gosh. Minetest cleaner mod. I am Googling right now. Live on stream. What happened to my other browser? It's right there, okay. This is so infuriating. Yeah, it has lightning. Probably sucks, too. Okay, description. Requirements. Usage. Registering items, entities, etc. for cleaning can be done in cleaner.json in the role directory. Does not exist. Created automatically when the server is started. It's formatted as follows. Cleaning nodes example. Okay, so I just want to remove some stuff. Okay, so I should be able to go into the JSON and tell it to clean whatever these other things are called. Oh my gosh. You want to just leave the mod in? Because it's hell on earth. I hate this mod. Continue. I mean, I guess I could just leave it for now. But we're going to be stuck here forever in this stupid rain for all flipping eternity. And it's just going to be leaving more and more puddles everywhere. And they will never, in a million years, dry up. Because this rain will never stop. Because for some reason... Okay, some people think... Okay, I'm going to make a weather mod. That means that there will be weather all the time. Like, remember the Snowdrift mod? How often did we see the sun playing the Snowdrift mod? Like, once every 6 hours of game time, okay? That's how much often we saw the stinking sun. For a second, I thought it was going to stop. I was wrong, sadly. Okay, anywho, what do I want to do with my life? Anything but play this game. I hate Minetest. Minetest is horrible. I can't believe that I'm playing Minetest on YouTube now. This is awful. I want to do anything else with my life. I should have stayed in school. I should have studied harder. Now I'm playing Minetest. I'm not even making money. I'm not even making money. I'm putting myself through this crap for free. This is just torture. Please. The rain stops. Oh my gosh, the rain stopped. Okay. The rain has definitely stopped. Okay, so now, exit to menu. Because I am confident that the rain has stopped. We're going to go to settings. Yeah, you know what? I may as well just start playing InfDev Plus next week. Even if it's not quote-unquote done. I mean, who cares, you know? Okay, update speed of weather effects. Okay. Okay, I want the environmental factors to like never change again. So 0.1, enter. Okay, back. Delay game. And before it starts again in 4 seconds. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, if it's close enough to being done, I'm ready and willing to start playing it next week. It could be great. Okay, please don't rain. Please don't. No! I'm in hell. I'm actually in hell. Okay. 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 This is purgatory. Okay. That's what this is. Okay. This is what I get. All right. I have sinned greatly in my life, and I must have died this morning. I just didn't notice, and now this is it. This is my personal purgatorial whatever. Boot up Classic Plus right now. Screw this. This is Classic Plus stream now. Oh my gosh. I literally can't stop the rain. So I have to, I think I understand how to do cleaner, but what I have to do is that it's ridiculous. I have to edit the JSON file and add these nodes right here, these puddle nodes, and tell it to remove them. Not even tell it to remove them, just like add that code to the JSON file, and then boot up the game, and it will do it, in theory. I think that's how it works. There seems to be no in-game way to do it. I can't just be like, hey, you know, / remove the crap dot file type. You know, I can't do that. Like, that would make sense. That would. You see, the thing is, kids. Okay. What I just described would make flippin' sense. Okay. And that is why, you know, because of the world we live in, the thing that I just described that would make flippin' sense is against all laws and regulations of the known universe. Okay. We can't do that. We can't have it. Okay. We don't get to have things that make flippin' sense. We get to have this crap instead. Okay. I have never been more frustrated with Minetest than I am right now. Okay? I can't just have my crappy weather mod and decide I don't like it and remove it. No. That means I'll have to deal with these stupid things for all eternity. Okay? You have to quit the game for that anyway. Classic Plus Go. I've never seen you play before. Classic Plus is honestly awful. I don't even know if I have a build of it installed right now, dude. I honestly don't even know. I'm just gonna start building a roof on my house. Okay, I'm just gonna accept that it will never stop raining again in my world. That I will now have to deal with this crappy weather mod for the rest of my natural life. That there is no turning back. that I will never, ever, 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 for all time, get to live without this stupid rain. And I'm going to go find some flowers, because that's what I want to find. I want to find some flowers. Okay, I'm just going to get some nice flowers. Yeah, this is flowers right here, but I'm going to go to the big flowery field out over there, where there's more flowers. Okay. And I mean, the rain is kind of nice. Ooh, and there's some nice classical music to make me feel better about myself. And the decisions I've made in life. Yes, now my main base will be eternally full of puddles. Okay. Yeah, they will never leave. It will literally never stop raining. Not in 9,000 years. Oh my god. I'm genuinely angry. I'm actually angry. I'm angry enough to write a letter to the guy who made this mod and be like, what the hell were you thinking? What is your problem, dude? Like, this is right up there with like you know when you were a kid and you got like an action figure or something, you know, and the packaging on the, what the, hold up, what's going on with the moon? Why does the moon look weird? Why? It's a stupid mountain in the way. Also, it's nighttime again. I guess I will have torches. Wow, nice music. Feels good, man. I'm just gonna get some flowers. Yes, you can mine the puddles, but there's 9,000 of them. You can mine the puddles. There's just 9,000 of them, and I don't have time for that. Yes, there's moon phases, but they're dumb. Look at that. A quarter moon is literally a quarter of the square of the moon. That is so... It's like every time I install a new mod in this game, I'm like, wow, you know, that looks like it could be pretty neat. And then I actually experience it firsthand. I'm like, wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know how not to insult the guy who made this. Like, there's some things that I can look at and say, okay, I guess you could say that that's just a limitation of the game or whatever. I just have to deal with it. Okay, it stopped raining. Maybe that's a good sign. Like, maybe it's just a limitation of Lua, and, you know, there's only so much they could do. Lua's kind of difficult to work with, I guess. Pretty limited. So there's some things that I can forgive for that reason. And there's some mods I can see that they really tried. And maybe even kind of, sort of, somewhat succeeded. Okay. Okay, that's a reality, okay? But there's other times where I look at the moon, and they decided that a quarter moon should be like that, and I realize that the person who made this, something's wrong with their brain. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not a Lua limitation. That's a choice. That right there is a decision that was made. The puddles are a decision that was made. Oh. Yeah, Lua probably does suck. I would not be surprised if that is just objectively the fact. See, okay, here we have... Oh, look, it started raining again. Even though I set the weather effects to only change once every 9,000 years, they're still changing quickly, just so it can rain and it can add more stupid puddles. My world can be nothing but puddles. Okay. Every square inch of the ground in this stupid world is going to be puddles because of this stupid... I'm gonna get some fleurs over here, some blue fleurs, and some white fleurs. White fleurs, and some blue fleurs. Oh, look, the rain stopped again, I guess. This is like Snowdrift all over again, but even worse. Like, I thought Snowdrift was the worst weather mod. Actually, no, I never really thought that. But I thought it was jank. I thought it was awful, dumb, and stupid. But I'm older and wiser now, okay? And I've realized that Snowdrift actually isn't that bad, okay? And this is that bad. This is horrendous. Method says prepare for ultimate suffering in Minecraft Infinite next week. Yes. Can't wait. Let the suffering begin. As if this is making me suffer, but in a very different way. It's not because I'm dying all the time, but because the mods are just... This is an unforgivable level of jank, okay? Like sometimes... Excuse me? Asshole, go away! Sometimes the mods are jank, and it's like, yeah, it's jank, but you know, it's like it's a free mod for a free game, and it's like, it's made in Lua, and it's like, what do you expect? You know, blah blah blah. But then there's other jank that is just genuinely, it's just absurd. It's absurd. Absurd and borderline unforgivable. Ooh, there's an orange flower over here. Very nice. You say the mod is very hard, apparently. Okay, cool. Amazing. I guess I'm gonna drop the sticks. I said I guess I'm gonna drop the sticks. There we go. Because I want to pick up the orange flower. Ah, great. I have to drop more crap because I have too much crap in my stupid crappy inventory. There we go. So yeah, after the stream today, I'm going to edit the JSON file and try to get rid of this crap so I can go back to making my actual video that I was trying to make. Just stay calm. Stay calm, Seal Cat. It's going to be okay. Gonna be alright. We're going back to the island where it is raining for all eternity. Where's the rain? It's supposed to be raining for all eternity. Why is it not raining? I don't understand. Is the puddle gonna dry up? Probably not. Is there like a way to dry it up? It doesn't matter because I don't want to wait until the end of the known universe to do it because it's gonna take forever to dry up all this stupid and it. There's a hairdryer item. That'd be funny. That'd be funny if there's just a hairdryer item. You just walk around hair drying all the stupid puddles. But you'll never get them all done because there's 9 million of them. And the rain never stops. So it'd be a losing battle. So Minecraft, you sleep to make it stop raining. Here you sleep to make it start raining. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. I actually think I'm probably gonna end the stream early because I can't deal with this right now. Let me put some crap away. I want to make some dyes, you know. Let me put some stuff away. Put the food and the tools and stuff away because I'm trying to focus on making dyes right now. Keep the axe because I will need to do some stuff with that, probably. I'm just going to turn all this into dyes. Come on. I don't really know what kind of dye I want in life here. Okay, there's all 15 dye colors. Mix and match them in various ways to make stuff. Also, I'm gonna make more dye from the coal. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I just want to put a roof on this place today. Basically, that's all I want to do. So I just want to pick a color that's gonna fit with the environment here. So I'm gonna make like one little bit of like every color of all the different colors here. Oh my gosh, this. And there's this jank thing with the Minetest where when you shift click stuff, it's like the game has a hiccup and like loses the inventory for a moment. It's kind of weird. Okay, there's the green. Let's see. Pink dye. We need to make more pink dye. Hold on. See, look. See, I clicked that. That was a valid click, but it didn't register. Why? Because of I just did a shift click, and every time you do a shift click, it has to sit there and think about its life again. It's so weird. And every time you craft something, it's the same. It has to sit there and think about its life again. Actually, I think it's just a shift click. Really. Oh my gosh! Stupid binoculars, go over there. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, it actually does make it a different color technically. A slightly different color? That's interesting. For a second I thought it just wasn't going to color it at all because technically wood is already brown. I know it does slightly change the color. There's the white, magenta, orange, and gray. And I want to make a bit more gray dye. There we go. Oh, I'm so tired now. Okay, this is making me tired. Like, this is actually frustrating to the point of making me genuinely tired. Okay. RPM meaning, so sorry about that. I'm back just watching Minecraft live. Where's your guy glitcher every time you do anything in the inventory? Yeah, I know, it's weird. Reminds you of Classic Plus. The held item. Yeah, the held item is... The held item is... Alright, yeah, the held item right here. The tile, so dumb. Okay, let's look at colors. Let's look at all the various colors and decide which one we like. Oh my gosh, I hate you, Minetest. Go die in a hole, Minetest. You're horrible. Okay, nobody likes you. Not even a game. You're just a crappy wannabe excuse for a so-called game. That's not what I wanted to do. That's right, I forgot about the, I briefly forgot about the almighty and wondrous QR code. Okay. Alright, now I can look at all the different colors and see how it looks compared to the rest of this stuff. And then, excuse me, pal, go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go. Wow, that is way too loud. Don't worry, Shield, next week you'll experience greatness. Yes. You should test them on for bugs before release. Oh, thanks. I get to be the guinea pig once again. Alright, so this is boring, so new. Let's see, we got some gray looking. No. Yeah, the orange is kind of nice. Maybe an orange roof would be interesting. Pink is too much. I like the green, but blue, no. No, not that one. No. Ooh, this dark color might be nice. Actually, that might work well, just for contrast. Or this one of these two. That might be good for the roof. This one is kind of alright. It's the opposite of contrast, but it might fit. Actually, this one might fit with the house just better. And these other ones, yeah, I think my top choices. So, okay. So I've narrowed it down to 4 possibilities. So I'm gonna delete everything else. Oh look, that one had a puddle on it. Isn't that great? Don't you guys love puddles? Don't you guys love this stupid mod that adds puddles and the rain just goes on for all flippin' eternity? Alright, I like this one. Method likes this one. I also like these ones, these dark ones. Okay. So I'm gonna put all the other planks away in here, I guess. And I'm gonna make more of these ones to get a better feel for them. Dark gray. I need more dark gray. Hold on. Gray. No, keep that there. Orange. Get the half-life, and then brown. I need more brown. How did I make brown again? Wasn't it like orange and black or something? Yes, it was. Okay. Okay, these are both colors that I like. These are all colors that I like. Let's just look at these colors now. Let's go up on the roof. I'm gonna add puddles and endless rain to ImpDef plus test builds just to annoy you. Actually, no, I'll do it for Beta Shaft because I'm evil. Need 2 planks to craft it. That's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of. I guess that's the way that they're trying to balance it, I guess, quote unquote balance it. Alright, let's look at these, all of these ones. Let's see here. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum and bum 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 bum. Okay, here we go. Let's see, that looks, yeah, that's very contrasty. Yeah, I don't like that one as much. Yeah, I don't like that one as much. I'm going to remove that from the running. We're down to a top 3. We're down to a top 3. Here we go. Alright. Okay, let's see. I think it's really between these 2 lighter colors. The dark, the contrast is just a little too much. So it's really between these 2, I would say. I'll make some more of those. You don't use orange. I'm canceling beta reshafted. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Help. Help us. Help us. Someone please save the greatest mod of all time. I could try to use both. What if I just try to use both? Because I like them both. I could try to use both of these. So I need orange and I need brown. I need more brown. Brown dye. Yeah, I need more of the brown dye. I also need more of the orange dye. Here, I'm just going to use all my orange dye to make brown dye. And then I'll just make more orange dye with all this yellow and red that I have sitting around. Very good. Okay. Then we're just going to make... 20 of those, I guess. And then make like 20 of these. Very nice. Now I'm out of wood, and that's fine, I guess. Oh, look, it stopped raining for the next 2 seconds. Very soon, it will begin raining again, and my purgatorial punishment will continue. Until I can figure out how to get the cleaner mod to work and get rid of these stupid puddles. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to like go into the world files and like literally run a search for the stupid puddles and just delete them manually, I guess. I don't know. I guess that might be doable. I don't know. Oh, look, a stupid mosquito again. And just it's so loud. It doesn't even sound like one mosquito. It sounds like 5 mosquitoes. It's absurd. Okay, what do I have? Oh yeah, I don't need the blood. Okay, then that was interesting. That was that was something. Okay. All right. We just gonna move along like nothing happened. Okay. Yeah, the puddles never seem to go away, which means they just continuously pile up everywhere. You can never get rid of them. They don't dry out, especially since maybe they only dry out during the day. Let's pretend they only dry out during the day. Okay, cool. That would require it to not rain during the day for any significant length of time. And so far, that doesn't seem to be even possible in this game, in this mod. Okay? See, watch. Look at that. Boom. Sun comes up. It starts raining. Okay? This mod is trash. This mod is complete and utter gutter trash. Okay. Looks nice. Sounds nice. Functions like a pile of doo-doo. Alright? Okay, those puddles should dry up the moment the rain stops. Instantaneously. Okay? Like, rain stops, boom, puddle's gone. Also, here's one of these stupid, grotesque alligators. I guess. Yeah, I don't care. You sleep and it triggers rain. I know, it seems like bizarrely consistent that sleep always triggers rain. It always seems to trigger the rain. It's like rain is the default for this mod, rather than, like, clear. Apparently clear is not the default. It's rain. Seemingly. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. So how do I want to approach this? Let's see. I want, like, a... This is, like, the front of the house. Let's see here. Where's the door? There it is. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work out, guys. I think I need to renovate my house a bit more than this. Yeah, the mosquitoes are really annoying. I mean, they do kind of hurt. They hurt you if you don't have armor on. That's why it makes a noise like it's hitting your armor. So I assume they can hurt you if you have no armor. There's some mobs that can hurt you with... Well, then again, actually... No, I think there's something a bit more deeply wrong with that, actually. Because earlier I was in the caves with no armor on. And the Meese Dragon was hitting me. And it sounded like it was hitting my armor. And I was taking no damage. So I think there's something a bit more deeply wrong with Minetest at the moment. Okay, I'm going to expand the house a little bit, I guess. I'm gonna try twos anyway. Have like a little bit of a entryway, something going on here. I need more wood. Some more of these planks. As it just eternally rains. And thunders and everything else. Oh, I just got struck by lightning. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Wonderful mod. Can I sleep through a thunderstorm? I can only sleep at night. I can only sleep at night. I can only sleep at night. Well, this has turned into the most negative stream I've done in Minetest because I hate this mod so much. This mod has single-handedly ruined my world with these stupid puddles. Because I'm wearing iron armor? Yeah, it could be. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna look in the files real quick. I'm looking in the files. We're looking at downloads. The Wanty mods. We're looking for. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I can't take it anymore. Regional weather. Okay. Well, oh my gosh. Okay, so just so you guys know, I'm looking at the files right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4. This mod has 31 unique weather underscore puddle.png things. 30? No. No, I miscounted, didn't I? Yeah, it has, I'm sorry. It has 39 unique Yeah, I'm going to Infinite Plus next stream. This is miserable. At least when I'm making videos for Minetest, I can edit out moments like these. I can just not record it. Local, see, weather, fog, rain. Where's the puddle part? There's gonna be like a lightning speed. Where's the puddle.lua? Here we go. Puddle.lua. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. Just edit with Notepad++. Here we go. Clean up puddles if disabled. Oh, wait a minute. There might be this. Oh, wait. According to this, clean up puddle. There might be a setting that just disables puddles within this mod. Hold on. If not, regional weather settings, puddles, then that'll puddle nodes to air. Those settings. Hold on. So somewhere in these settings for this mod, there should be a way to just disable puddles entirely and clean them up. Can't find the word puddle in the settings thing, of course. Worthless. Weather. How? And puddle execution. Hold on. Exit to menu. There might be a way. There might be a way. Only a different IDs, not even metadata. Why didn't he just code them use random texture based on its location? That's how lily pads work. I don't know, dude. Okay, I'm about to commit the unforgivable sin. Select all. Control C. Right. I can just copy. Okay. I'm about to commit the unforgivable sin. I'm going to talk to Chat GPT. Tell me how to edit this code to disable puddles. Edit this, sorry, Lua code to disable puddles. Here we go. This may or may not work. Can't believe I'm talking to stupid ChatGPT right now. Just find the mod's configuration file. Regional underscore weather dot puddles equals false. So I need to find a configuration file. Yeah, ChatGPT to the rescue. I know, right? Yeah. As much as I hate it for existing. Every once in a while, there's a moment like this. Mod.config. Okay, there's a config. Okay, so... Oh, so what I just need to do is I just need to go into... Basically, I need to go into the puddle.lua file. And just... You know, puddles if disabled. Regional weather. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. This may or may not fix it. Okay. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Okay, so I just changed a little line of code within the Lua file that may force it to disable all the puddle. Maybe. We're about to find out, guys. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That was a bad idea. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Undo. Sorry, didn't mean it. If not regional weather dot settings dot puddles. You know, puddles. How do I disable the stupid goddamn puddles? Oh my gosh. I hate the documentation for this stuff because they always assume that everybody else who's ever going to use this stupid thing knows exactly. Puddles. Puddles will mark as water and hydrate farmland. Water puddles will form during rain or snow layers. Regional weather puddles. Pull true. Maybe it's as simple as just changing this right here to false. Control S. Okay. Maybe that'll do it. In the settings dot whatever the heck. Well, the only downside's to free and open source. Yeah, it's one of them downsides. Okay, play game. Play game, and please destroy all puddles and replace them with air. That's what it's supposed to do according to the Lua file. The Lua file says that if you successfully disable puddles, it will replace them with air. It's not happening. So apparently I did not change the correct file. Is it this mod.config? Oh my gosh. This mod.config file has very few, basically it has nothing in it. You're just supposed to know how it wants you to write things into that file. You're just supposed to know it. How? I don't know. If not, regional weather settings. Regional weather dot settings dot puddles then. I mean, I can see it. I can see the code that says, yeah, replace the puddle. I can see it just fine. This is the worst stream ever. It really is. All because of these stupid puddles. Minetest register underscore alias. If not, settings dot puddles. But there's no settings file. That's the problem. There's no actual settings file to be changed, it seems. Which, in my experience with these things, is actually pretty common. That they just won't include an obvious settings file anywhere in the entire thing. Pretty common. I'm so close to being able to solve this problem. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if I just copy what it says here and put that in the mod configuration file somewhere? Okay, does that? I wonder if that does it. I don't know, but we're gonna try it anyway. Okay, play game. So I just copy what it says in the settings types thing in order to turn off the puddles, and I put it in the mod.configuration thing, and that doesn't do shit. The mod.configuration file appears to have no actual function. Exit menu. Am I certain that there's really no settings for climate API? Maybe it's not the climate API settings itself. Maybe it's... Yeah, it's supposed to be a regional weather setting. So are there any regional weather settings that I can change down here somewhere? Regional weather. Did you guys see what I'm looking at right now? You see this? This is unchecked, which suggests... Hold on. Let me delete that thing from the... Delete the line I added. Then look at it again. Back. Settings. Regional weather? What? What? I am even more flabbergasted than I have been so far. Although still they are adding wool stairs and slabs to the poplar forest, basically seasonal forest, orange and red trees. Huh. Okay. Nice. Nice. Clean up puddles if disabled. If not, regional underscore weather dot settings dot puddles then. Description, set all puddle nodes to air, and it just shows how it does that. If not, regional settings dot puddles. So if puddles are disabled, it's supposed to change them to air automatically. Clean up the puddles if the puddles are disabled. That's what it's supposed to be doing. It's obviously not doing that. And also the puddles are supposedly disabled anyway. What if I just enable them? What if that fixes it? What if... Hold on. Let's find out. Okay. Not helping. Okay. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay. Let's go back in to regional radar. And we're going to disable the rain puddles, supposedly. We're gonna go back and we're gonna play your game. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're gonna do it this time. I just know it. I know it's gonna work this time. I just know it. I know it. I know them puddles are gonna disappear because this mod is gonna work the way that the documentation says it will function. Everything's gonna be just fine. Hey, look, it's an amazing mod. It works perfectly. There's no flaws whatsoever. I'm actually in hell right now. I'm actually in hell. So it was off this whole time and kept making them? Yeah. No, he did. It's not a reverse Boolean. It's because either way, the puddle is still stinking there. I think his code just straight up doesn't work. And the worst part is, again, like I've said, I go into all the files, and there's no actual like modpack.config. Maybe there's a modpack.config thing that does something. No, worthless. Okay, doesn't do jack anything. Okay, I give up, guys. I'm just gonna have to end this stream and try to figure out how to fix this off camera. The disables new puddles from forming will remove existing ones. Either way, this is so jank. Yeah, according to this code, it says, I quote it word for word. Description, like a dash for description. Clean up puddles if disabled. If not, regional _ weather.settings.puddles, then description, set all puddle nodes to air. And then yada yada yada, you know, the code that does that. And then return air instead of puddle, and it has a way of returning air instead of puddle. Wait, I bet that doesn't actually... I bet that code doesn't actually... Oh, I think I know what's going on. Maybe. I have a theory. My theory now is that the code doesn't remove existing puddles. It just means that when it tries to place a new puddle, and puddles are disabled successfully, because I can't seem to find a way to disable them. If puddles are somehow successfully disabled, when it tries to place a puddle, it will just place air instead. I'm guessing. Not really sure. Anywho, that I want to finish this little piece of the house, I guess, or whatever that's worth. I don't have the wood to do it. Where'd my wood go? It's at home. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to go and mess with the cleaner mod basically and find the name of the puddle, like the true name of the puddle item. Willow trunk, juniper wood. Here we go. I guess we'll take my willow trunk too. Okay. Juniper wood. Nope, that's not. What am I doing? Longwood. Do I have more of that stuff somewhere? Even if I don't, I have this right here. Here we go. Yay. Got the wood. And we're just gonna place it and stuff. Great. Alright. Actually, this isn't really necessary. There we go. So now I can still have a window right there. Not much of a window, but I can have a window. Oops. I might move that teleporter next time. Yes, no, that doesn't look right either. Oh my gosh. I don't like my house right now. It's not working out very well. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. This is not working out. That should be the name of the stream. This is not working out. That's the theme of this stream. Nothing is working out. Do I have a spoon? I don't have a spoon. Where's my spoon? Spoon. Oh my gosh, I can't click on anything because I have a spoon in my hand. Oh my gosh, I hate Minetest spoons. They're horrible. Okay, we're gonna end this stream here, guys. On this sad, pathetic note. While the rain just continues to infinitely and permanently and endlessly pour down into my world and place endless puddles on every square inch of everything that exists. So, but for now, I want to thank you coming to the worst stream that anybody has ever made. It's been great. I'm glad that you have been here. Thank you for being here. It's been awesome to have you around. And if you enjoyed it, I hope you'll hit that like button, or maybe even that subscribe button. That'd be pretty darn cool, if you ask me. But since you didn't enjoy it, please hit that dislike button, because this mod sucks, and we have to show our... dislike my stream just to dislike the mod. Okay, one dislike equals one dislike for the... I'm kidding, I don't know. Anywho, but thanks for being here and putting up with me, and somehow being here at the end of everything. And just listening to me lose my crap over this stupid mod. Yes, we're going to play better things next week. We are never playing Minetest again for the rest of our miserable lives. Actually, our lives will be far less miserable because we won't be playing Minetest. Anywho, but yeah, I do have an episode to record, so I will be playing more Minetest after this. Once I've managed to fix this stupid thing. I'm going to record and be like, show people how horrid this mod is, just so that they know. And then I'm going to try to fix it. Anywho, it's been fun / frustrating. This has been Steel Cats. See you in the next one with some more block game stuff and things. Yeah, and I'm out. Goodbye. 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 Wow, just like instantly the sound. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Goodbye. 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 Yeah. Take his advice. Do not play Minetest game. Minetest game. I mean, Mineclonia is fine, but yeah, Minetest game. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. You can't even hear the desktop audio. I need to turn that up, I guess. The music has practically been muted for the past few minutes. That's fine. Yay, pretty music. Okay. Goodbye.